My long-awaited book, Astrology Realized, is finally available and waiting for you at Amazon and other online retailers. Get one for you, your loved one, or as a gift, all part of your fabulous journey to understanding astrology. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for October 2013, Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an exciting month for you where it comes to love. But this isn't necessarily partnership or interacting. I'm not seeing anything heavy duty, or at least not big developments where it comes to actual partnerships or commitments. More than that, what I am seeing is it's a lot lighter. It has to do with the time you enjoy with other people. For those of you not attached, this has to do with flirtation and romance and how you go about dating, how you go about meeting people, and how you go about enjoying those interactions, or actually maybe in the past not enjoying them nearly as much as you were meant to. And for those of you in established alliances, this has to do with the joy that you share with a partner. How much are you prioritizing that joy? How much are you prioritizing downtime with the person that you care about so that you continue to nurture those bonds that initially brought you together? So for those of you attached where it comes to love, there is going to be a call to return to what you two enjoyed. But what I find really interesting, really intriguing actually about this month is that it looks like some activity sort of comes up. For most of you, this is going to be rather spontaneously. And it's very reminiscent of an activity that you had participated in before with your partner, whether it's an event or some sort of social type of gathering. Regardless, it does look like the two of you decide to do something together, and it's something that you enjoyed in the past, and you kind of realize sort of jointly that, wow, okay, this is just not cool anymore. This isn't something that we like doing together anymore. We've changed too much. We've evolved too much. And I think that is a very strong testament to the relationship. And so this is where you get to decide whether or not this is working for you or not, or whether or not those things that you enjoy together, whether or not they are truly essential to you and to your happiness. And where they aren't, then you're going to work towards a compromise and find a compromise, certainly. But it does look like, for the most part, at least where it comes to this understanding that maybe what the two of you enjoyed at one initial phase where it came to especially courtship, now the relationship has evolved to a level where that can seem a little bit superficial. It does look like whatever realizations come out, it doesn't really change things on the surface. It doesn't really change any actions just yet. It will eventually a little bit further down the road, but for now, just let it be a realization that, okay, you guys are changing, you guys are growing, and the dynamic is actually evolving. And you can sit with that and decide whether or not you like the direction it's evolving in, and where you don't, you can make those alterations. For those of you who are single, it does come down to your joy as well. It does come down to this flirtation, but maybe a way in which you went about connecting with other people or expressing your interest to other people is now going to go through a change as well. And you're going to find where whatever types of people you've been attracting, whatever types of people may be there now, where maybe because of what you were putting out, you were attracting a certain type that now isn't really working for you. Perhaps for some of you also, I do think that it's not only about the messages that you've been putting out, but also about the activities in which you've been engaged in, the places that you were going that were fun for you at the time, and you were meeting people, but now you're like, okay, I'm meeting certain types of people in these environments, and I don't want those types of people anymore. I want to try and I want to see what else could be out there, what other opportunities could be out there if I switched it up a little bit, if I went about approaching love, approaching flirtation, and the spaces in which I do that a little bit differently, trying out new spaces. Regardless of the venues you choose, it does look like you're getting some very powerful insights into how the messages that you give when you're trying to attract are actually attracting a certain kind, and that in turn is going to lead you to decide if you like that. And where you do, that's great. You'll find renewed motivation to participate in those activities. Where you don't, you are going to start the process, really plant a seed to start to make alterations so that you let certain situations go, certain environments go, and instead consider new spaces that are going to allow you to move towards the kind of love that you most desire. This month is very much a seed month. It's a month of realization, which are largely personal, largely happening on a heart level. That doesn't mean everything has to dramatically change overnight. Certainly it doesn't. And so allow yourself to walk the process. Allow yourself to go through the natural progression of learning. It starts on the level of heart, and it starts on a level of you being honest with yourself, which right now you are brazenly so. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.